PoolCo was started in 1978 by my father. When I got out of college, when I graduated, I liked this business so much I decided to stay with it. And that was in 1990.
Even though this is a 25-year-old business, when we took it over, it was really like kind of starting over. And so we didn't know really what we were doing, even though we did it every day.
At the time we had heard that BioGuard wants to come in, you have to buy the lab, and everybody was making such a huge production out of buying the lab at the time.
I begged Mark to, pursue this because they have the lab. They had a lot of tools. They had those people on the other end of the phone that I bet if you looked in your records, there's probably 100 phone calls a week for me, but it just took every experience and getting feedback and then being able to be like that person on the phone. That was my goal.
It was the best money we ever spent. The BioGuard lab, AccuScan, first off, does most of our work and our training of our water testing personnel for us. And secondly, it sells product that consumers need that help their pools that we probably wouldn't have sold in the past.
I have to be on the cutting edge. I have to know what's coming up, what is new, what's changing in the planet, in our environment, so that I can adapt quickly to it. If you don't adapt, you aren't going to stay in business very long.
If we see something that we know will benefit the customer, we will make it a point for each one of our staff to get out there and to push that product, or at least educate them about it. And that's part of our weekly pool schools as well. Every Saturday from March through May, we just inundate our customers with new knowledge and new technologies.
We always cook at our pool schools. It instantly makes a convert.
The Soft Swim program has been an incredible success for us.
The reason I like soft swim is because I don't have to be really on the ball that much.
I tell my customers, if they're looking for the right program, they're looking for the right method to take care of their pools, is to get on a good program and to stay with it at least long enough to see if it's going to work or if it's going to fail. The same thing is true with a business. Have a program, have a plan in place, and go with it. Stay with it to see what's going to happen down the road.
I think when all of us get into this pool business, we do it to help people, and certainly to make a living at it, and the freedom that comes from being your own boss. But nowhere in my plan did I ever expect that I might actually have something of value when I was done. And when that was revealed to us, wow, did a big light bulb go off over my head. I'm like, that's the direction, that's what we're working towards, is to build something.
Every year we try to incorporate something new.
After less than 1 year of deciding to do the outdoor oasis and listen to everybody else and say, do it, do it, do it. Okay, I did it. And initially, instantly, the customers walking in the door were happier. And if they weren't my customer already, it was really easy to make them my customer because the place felt fun. They felt secure. They felt that peace of mind of, wow, this place is special and I want to be a part of that. And, it's just nice to have decoration that you can sell. It's easy. It's a no-brainer.
That's another great thing having Mary around. She is fabulous with marketing and promotion and redecorating. Sometimes the staff has a hard time finding things. She moves things around so much, but it keeps it fresh for us.
Every day, we try to have some sort of action in here, whether it's a small action or a large action, to grow the value of this business.
Out of 10 ideas you pick up, maybe only 5 of them, maybe less than that, are going to be the ones that you're really going to run with. But run with them, and success will follow.
Well, thankfully, since I've gone to BioGuard University, and I'm going to go back, and I'm dragging the other half with me so he can get it. Because it's a metamorphosis. It was for me to understand that my job isn't to be the first one to the phone. My job is to make sure that that phone is getting answered the same way every single time.
Mark and Mary are very understanding. Like, when I first started working here, I didn't know that much, so you'd think they'd get mad if you said something wrong, but they didn't. They just explained it and helped you go through it.
We've learned to hire the right kind of people and have the right kind of staff here now that we don't have to be here all the time.
I definitely recommend PoolCo because the people who work here are very knowledgeable, they're very friendly, and I can believe and trust the recommendations that they give me.
And because of our uniqueness that we provide through our special type of customer service, we can maintain very good margins.
You know, I go to Lowe's all the time, at Home Depot. They all carry pool chemicals, but there's nobody there really that has the expertise they have.
Yeah, we're always looking to doing new things and doing expansion, and a second location has been in our minds for several seasons, and that's certainly coming up down the road for us. We pretty much have always worked together. You know, it's our version of the great romance. It's Paul and Linda, John and Yoko, and Mark and Mary. I can't imagine her not being there. We're a team.